101 at ringside, and welcome back to another edition of Friday Night Smackdown, the home of present day entertainment. And what a jam-packed show we have got for you guys this evening. We have got a huge main event, a huge six-man tag team match. It is going to be John Cena, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk taking on the Shield. All that and more still to come. But we're going to be kicking off this week's Smackdown with two debuts. We've got Great Khali taking on Fandango. So this is going to be an interesting match. Obviously two very different wrestlers, very different dynamics and very different generally in the ring. One guy very technical with a bit of high flying ability as well when you've got the Great Khali. Maybe not the most agile, but still one of the most powerful men we've got on the roster. And a single move by this man could devastate the opponent tonight. So here we go, Khali, Fandango. Fandango surprisingly in control. About to go for a big DDT off the top. Spinning Khali around. I haven't seen Khali move so quick for a while. Fandango picking him to his feet. Couple of punches. Oh, going for the drop kick. Cannot connect Khali. Oh, the 7-footer. The near 350 pounder. Dropping that big elbow. Khali sending off the ropes. Oh, and a big devastating boot. And a move as simple as that, done by an athlete the size of this Khali, can absolutely kill the opponent. A single move like that, absolutely devastating. But somehow, someway, Fandango continuing to fight back. Going to be going high risk. Fandango on the top rope, Khali on that side of the ring. Oh, and he connects with a big missile drop kick, sending Khali crashing down on the outside of the mat. But guys, what a show we've got for you tonight on Smackdown. That huge six-man tag team match already announced, as we are only days away from the upcoming Backlash pay-per-view. We found out last week on Smackdown, the main event for the Smackdown part of the pay-per-view is going to be Seth Rollins taking on CM Punk for CM Punk's Heavyweight Championship. So many developments, so many things still to come. So stay tuned to tonight's show because we've got some awesome stuff. And speaking of awesome stuff, Khali there, going for that huge chop. Calling Fandango to his feet, going to be going for that Khali bomb possibly. Oh, whatever he was going for, Fandango blocking it, going downstairs. Oh, this time Fandango drilling Khali down. And look at that, the fans not too happy, but Fandango doing his signature dance, and he's going to the top rope. This can only mean one thing. Oh, he hits that big leg drop straight into the cover, and just like that, Fandango has defeated the 7-foot Great Khali. A phenomenal debut on SmackDown for Fandango. And here is the lovely Summer Rae, Fandango's valet. So both these two debuting on Smackdown, I'm sure many cool moments to come. And Fandango telling the Smackdown audience exactly how to pronounce his name. Nevertheless, Fandango victorious on his debut on Smackdown. So we are now going to be moving on to a Fatal 4-Way match, or at least this was originally scheduled to be a Fatal 4-Way. But Vince McMahon, the SmackDown and Raw General Manager, earlier on this evening, changing this match from a Fatal 4-Way into another over-the-top rope battle royal. If you remember last week, we actually had a 6-man battle royal to crown the number 1 contender for CM Punk's World Championship. That one, of course, won by Seth Rollins. But this one going to be crowning a new contender for Dolph Ziggler's United States Championship. So the winner of this match will go on to Backlash and face Dolph Ziggler for the US title. So we've got Wade Barrett taking on The Miz, taking on Ryback, taking on Justin Gabriel. These four men have had mixed luck in the last few weeks. Wade Barrett has been pretty victorious. He had a big victory the other week, whereas Justin Gabriel coming off a big loss, and Ryback and The Miz coming off their respective losses last week. Ryback was actually involved in that 6-man battle royal. Not only that, The Miz was unsuccessful when he faced Dolph Ziggler in that cage match for the then vacant United States Championship. So we're going to be giving Miz one last opportunity this evening, but if Miz cannot win this battle royal, he'll be getting no US Championship matches in the near future. But as you can see, Ryback absolutely going to work on Justin Gabriel, the former Intercontinental Champion. And as I'm saying that The Miz has been eliminated by Wade Barrett, then like I said before, The Miz now going to be taken completely out of the US Championship picture. And Justin Gabriel as well. As I say, Gabriel come off that huge Intercontinental Championship run last year, has been eliminated as well. The crowd loving this contest. We started at 4, we are now down to 2. Wade Barrett or Ryback. One of these two big men is going to be going to Backlash. And as I'm saying that, Ryback picking Wade Barrett up like he was nothing. Can he hit it? Oh, the shell shock. The shell shocked onto Wade Barrett, and Ryback, who many thought was the favourite for this contest, is about to pick up the win, and yes he is. The big knee to the face of Barrett. Ryback has defeated 3 other men. Ryback is going to be going to Backlash at the pay-per-view this Sunday. It is going to be Ryback versus Dolph Ziggler for the Smackdown United States Championship. So a great victory for Ryback, coming off that loss last week, back on track this week on SmackDown. And will Ryback win his first piece of gold in the WWE? We will find out at Backlash on Sunday. But moving on, the third match of the evening, we are going to be seeing the re-debut of a former SmackDown tag team, the tag team known as the Fortunate Sons. Now, if any of you viewers were watching last season of SmackDown, you will know we had the Fortunate Sons, which were a trio. We had Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes as a tag team, then Curtis Axel as the single member of the group. This year though, Ted DiBiase has been fired by Vince McMahon, one of the many let-goes earlier this year. Therefore the Fortunate Sons from a trio are now down to a duo. So the Fortunate Sons now, Cody Rhodes and Curtis Axel, with the lovely Oksana at ringside. So the Fortunate Sons going to work on Brodus Clay. One half of Tons of Funk, of course. Great double team move there by the Sons. Axel now a legal man for his team. Oh, but Brodus Clay off the ropes. Oh, going for a back body drop with Curtis Axel into that DDT. What a reversal by the son of Mr. Perfect. And now taking the page out of his father's book with that big knee. Sending the 400-pounder flying over the top rope. As I said, this is the re-debut of the Fortunate Sons. This is also the official debut of Tons of Funk on SmackDown. If you remember, 3 weeks ago now, it was scheduled to beat Tons of Funk in a WWE Tag Team Championship match, but Tons of Funk were attacked before the belt by the Shield taking their place. So the Tons of Funk didn't actually get their championship match. So if Tons of Funk can win this match, who knows, maybe Tons of Funk will be getting a tag team title shot against the Shield in the near future. And so far so good. Brodus Clay there. Nice signature move in the corner, and here he comes, Tensai. Oh, big German suplex. Now Tensai has been in the company now for several years. Formerly known as A-Train, formerly known as Albert, whatever you know him as. This guy's been a beast his entire career. Now part of this tag team, along with Brodus Clay, they're going to be looking to become tag team champions sooner rather than later. Tensai definitely hasn't quite lived up to potential because, as I said, this guy is truly a beast. Only a matter of time until this guy will have WWE gold of some kind. And if he continues like this, as he just catches Cody Rhodes in midair, that gold will come sooner rather than later. But Cody Rhodes, like, reversing it. Sending Tensai up. Oh, maybe not. Big knee to the gut. Picking Tensai back up to his feet. A big punch. And now Rhodes putting Tensai on the ropes. Oh, here we go. Oh, a kick downstairs. A move he learned off a former tag team partner, Hardcore Holly, back in the day. Rhodes calling Tensai to his feet. There we go. Crossroads under Tensai. Oh, so close to getting it. Brodus Clay just about getting into the ring to save his team. Cody Rhodes, Tensai, still the two legal men. And Tensai now forming a comeback. Here we go. This is going to be trademark Tensai. Oh, slamming down that variation of the STO into the submission maneuver. I think Cody Rhodes was about to tap out until Curtis Axel making a save for his team. Curtis Axel, of course, a former Intercontinental Champion. He was actually the last Intercontinental Champion before that championship went over to Raw. Curtis Axel defeated Justin Gabriel after that lengthy championship reign last year. Unfortunately for Curtis Axel, he suffered an injury that would keep him out of action for more than 30 days. Therefore, he was forced to relinquish that championship. Nevertheless, we just saw a perfect plex. Shades of his father. Oh, and he's got it. The perfect plex, or I guess we can call it the fortunate plex now, picking up the victory. So the fortunate sons, Cody Rhodes, Curtis Axel, of course, with the lovely Oksana, picking up a gigantic victory on SmackDown on their re-debut on the show. I'm sure there's going to be a bright future for the fortunate sons on SmackDown. So another disappointing night for Tensai and Brodus Clay, but I'm sure they will live to fight another day. The crowd enjoyed that tag team match. Definitely one of the better tag team matches we have seen in recent memory. But tons of funk now in the ring. Oh. Well, I said they would live to fight another day, but possibly that day could be over. Tensai leaving his tag team partner in the ring. We'll have to stay tuned there to see what exactly that means for this tag team in the future. Nevertheless, moving on, we have got a huge one-on-one contest next. It is going to be the Viper Randy Orton taking on Antonio Cesaro. What a match this one is going to be. Two very solid technical wrestlers. No doubt, potentially one of the best matches of the year right here. Orton taking out of control. Oh, spoke too soon. Antonio Cesaro going to the top rope. Oh, go for the clothesline, but Orton ready for it. Reversing that clothesline into the scoop slam. But another reversal by the very technical Antonio Cesaro. The former United States champion now being set off the ropes. Oh, but showing that technical prowess there. Big German suplex. Orton sent to the corner with authority. Oh, and a big uppercut. Both these men very skilled with that uppercut. I'm sure there'll be more uppercuts in this contest to come. Oh, Orton going for the drop kick. Cannot connect. Cesaro again with that big boot. Orton, of course, a former world and WWE champion, has had a bit of bad luck recently on SmackDown. He suffered a big loss just 2 weeks ago now. And Orton was left out of that huge six-man number contendership for the World Championship last week, which he was not very happy about. So as I said, Orton very unhappy with his recent appearances on SmackDown. So Orton, maybe third time lucky this evening, going to be looking to get back on track, but judging by that crossbody, that may not be happening because Cesaro sidestepping that crossbody. Orton crashing and burning, but there's still some life in the Viper just yet. Oh, but Cesaro again with a reversal. Going to be going for a backbreaker, no. Orton entering the reversal, a backbreaker of his own. Orton, as we know, as I've already said, a multiple-time former WWE champion, the former legend killer. One of the most successful wrestlers we've ever had in the WWE. So his recent unfortunate run is surely only going to be short-term and surely only a matter of time before RKO back on his feet and back getting victories on SmackDown. But Cesaro is not going to be an easy guy to defeat. As I've already said, Cesaro had a great victory back on week 1. He was unlucky last week though. He was featured in that 6-man battle royal. Unfortunately, obviously, wasn't successful there, as Seth Rollins did become the contender for that championship. And again, just to reiterate it, at Backlash this Sunday, it is going to be for the World Championship. Seth Rollins taking on CM Punk. Great history between those two men. More on that still to come, as both those men are going to be featured in tonight's main event. Of course, that huge 6-man tag team match. The Shield taking on Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and the World Champion CM Punk. But back in this one, we are witnessing a very entertaining contest. It's been very technical, both guys giving all they can give. Back and forth this one has gone. Currently Orton in control. Throwing those big right hands into the corner. And a big clothesline to follow up. Picking Antonio Cesaro to his feet. There we go, the modified Olympic slam. This could be over. Orton into the cover. Is that a 3 count? It sounded like a 3 count, but Charles Robinson, nope, signaling a 2. This match does continue. Cesaro again, another big boot. And look at this. Cesaro taking Orton to school. Going to be calling for that neutralizer, possibly. Orton groggy, but to his feet. Cesaro going for the neutralizer, cannot connect. Orton sending Cesaro halfway across the ring into the other corner. And now sending it for the right. Cesaro shoulder first into that ring post. But again, Cesaro just refusing to stay down. A quick taunt to the crowd. Now, despite Orton being the popular superstar in this contest, I've definitely been noticing Cesaro has been getting more fans week after week. Oh, Orton the crossbody. Nope, only a 1 count that time. As I was saying, Cesaro has been gaining many fans as the weeks are progressing. You can hear Cesaro has quite the following here this evening. So an interesting dynamic there. Orton very popular. Cesaro seemingly getting very popular. But at the end, it could be near. Orton with that trademark DDT off the ropes. Here we go. Calling Cesaro to his feet. Going to be looking for that devastating RKO. Going for it. Nope. Cesaro pushing Orton away. Off the ropes. Oh, the European uppercut in midair. What a move by Antonio Cesaro. Oh, and it's put Orton down for the 3. Orton going for the RKO. Cesaro reversing it into that super uppercut in midair. Huge victory tonight by Antonio Cesaro. Cesaro extending the hand. And to the crowd's boos, Randy Orton, interestingly, has declined the handshake. Very interesting there. We'll have to stay tuned on what exactly that means for the future of Randy Orton in this one. But it's clear the frustration in the former Legend Killer is definitely growing. So hopefully 1 week soon, RKO will get back on track. But it is that time already. It is going to be this week's main event. A 6-man tag team contest. John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and of course the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk taking on Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, collectively known as The Shield. The Shield, of course, all champions. We've got Seth Rollins as the Heavyweight Champion, and Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose as the Smackdown Tag Team Champions as well. So this Sunday, Seth Rollins taking on CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. As I said, Rollins a champion in his own right, but his Light Heavyweight Championship will not be on the line this Sunday. And currently, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns not booked for the Backlash pay-per-view. But if Daniel Bryan and John Cena can be victorious this evening, then maybe Vince McMahon will consider giving John Cena and Daniel Bryan a WWE Tag Team Championship shot. But of course, that will depend how exactly this match plays out. CM Punk and Roman Reigns, the current legal men for their respective teams. Northern Light suplex there by Punk. And Daniel Bryan now tagged in for the first time. A fantastic main event. 6 megastars in this one. We have got a full capacity crowd on Smackdown. They have been loving the show. Hopefully, you viewers at home are enjoying the show as well. Daniel Bryan, the smallest man in this contest, currently taking on the biggest man, Roman Reigns. But Daniel Bryan in control. Roman Reigns, though, a big guy, but it can be very technical if he wants to be. We just talk about snapmare takedown, then reverting back to that Broaden style, punch after punch. Daniel Bryan still down. Roman Reigns going downstairs on the former independent star. Daniel Bryan has had a great history, many years in the independent scene before coming to the WWE. Starting off low on the card, has gradually made his way up to a bona fide main eventer. Daniel Bryan, of course, a former world and WWE champion. Roman Reigns still fairly new to the company, though many feel backstage he is a future star and a future world champion. Whether or not he actually lives up to that potential, of course, we'll have to wait and see. Daniel Bryan now tagging in the face of the WWE, John Cena. The Roman Reigns taking him straight down to the mouth of that huge clothesline. But Cena out after one. And the crowd, as I said before, loving this main event this evening. Reigns still the legal man. Oh, but Seth Rollins now tagged in. So Rollins, the light heavyweight champion and the #1 contender to CM Punk's World Championship, now the legal man in this contest. Going for the dropkick, cannot connect. Cena just about getting some connection there, and Cena punch after punch in the corner. Rollins groggy and walks into a huge dropkick by Cena. The former Doctor of Thugonomics isn't necessarily known as a technical great, but do not doubt Cena. When he wants to, he can get the job done. He can be as technical as he wants to be. And we are seeing that now as Cena going downstairs on Rollins. Again, Backlash, going to be this Sunday. Many huge matches on SmackDown already announced. It is going to be Ryback taking on Dolph Ziggler for the US Championship. And in the SmackDown main event of the show for the World Championship, Rollins taking on CM Punk. Over on the Raw side, many more great matches as well. The NWO are going to be in action in a 6-man tag team contest. Their opponents yet to be revealed. It is going to be Goldberg versus The Rock for the WWE Championship. And another huge contest. Former friends, now bitter enemies. The former members of D-Generation X going to be going at one-on-one. Shawn Michaels taking on Triple H in a street fight. All that and more still to come on Sunday, so stay tuned for the Backlash pay-per-view. But back to the action on SmackDown. Roman Reigns now tagged back in. Cena still the legal man for his team. Reigns taking Cena down with that big headbutt. Dean Ambrose now, who hasn't been tagged in as much as his tag team partners this evening, arguably the freshest man on that team. Now going to be going one-on-one with CM Punk. The world champion into the ring, sending Ambrose into the corner. And do not forget, if you missed Monday's Raw, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk invading Raw, attacking the NWO after their contest. How can we forget this huge NWO CM Punk feud still going on simultaneously with CM Punk's issues with the Shield. So CM Punk definitely has his hands full currently. Not only has he got to keep an eye on the Shield, he's got to keep his eye on the NWO as well. So I, for one, would definitely not like to beat CM Punk. But currently, Punk in control. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk there. Big double team maneuver. Of course, these two men, a fantastic match back on week number 1. We never quite got a victory on that one because of the interference by Kevin Nash. But these two, they've been friends, they've been enemies. But every time they face off, it is always a match of the year candidate, as it was 2 weeks ago. As I said, we never got a winner. So maybe eventually we will see that rematch and find out who the better man is. And nevertheless, CM Punk currently down on the mat. The world champion in trouble. Dean Ambrose currently working over Punk. Oh, Punk now going downstairs on Ambrose. Ambrose groggy. What is Punk going for? Oh, the powerbomb into the backbreaker. What the hell was that? Interesting move there by CM Punk. But Dean Ambrose somehow, some way attempting a comeback. And he does. Right to the eye, the dropkick. But the world champion refusing to stay down. Kicking Ambrose away. Back over to his tag team corner. Here he comes, John Cena. The WWE's resident Superman tagged back into this contest. But Cena walking straight into trouble. What the hell was that? A Psycho Driver? A Psycho Driver by Dean Ambrose. Oh, but here comes Cena with that never die attitude. With the comeback. Off the ropes. Big shoulder takedown. Oh, Ambrose misses the clothesline. Oh, trademark John Cena. That is why Cena is a multiple-time WWE champion. This guy never gives in. As is Dean Ambrose currently, because Dean Ambrose attempted to fight back, but Cena just about getting a tag to CM Punk. CM Punk tagged in. Oh, a GTS. Dean Ambrose walking into a GTS. Daniel Bryan and John Cena taking care of Rollins and Reigns. And that is enough for CM Punk to pick up the 1-2-3 on Dean Ambrose. So a huge victory this evening. John Cena, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk defeating the Shield on SmackDown. Do not forget, it is going to be Rollins taking on Punk at Sunday's pay-per-view for the World Heavyweight Championship. That match is going to be an amazing contest. Definitely looking forward to that one. The momentum definitely with Punk going into Sunday's pay-per-view. But the NWO, as you can see, making an appearance, reminding Punk they haven't forgot about him. So Punk with one eye on the NWO, one eye on the Shield. Can Punk leave Backlash? Still the world champion. We're going to find out Sunday. But that is it for SmackDown. Good night, everybody.